a very exhausted, very tired me. I also have to be super quiet at the moment because both kids are asleep in the other room and I do not want to wake them, as it's taken a very long time to get them to sleep today. And today is the first time I've been able to go and do some shopping. So I thought that I would do a Primark haul, show you everything I've got. I've got a big bag here. And yeah, let's get into it. So I say I've been to Primark, I have been to Primark, but I actually also went to Asda into George to get the kids some shoes, because basically Primrose has gone from being a size 8 to suddenly being pretty much a size 10 in what feels like overnight. So I was on a mission today to get her some shoes, and also Buddy he's been walking for a little while now, so my mission today was to get them both a pair of shoes. And I had a little look online at different places. I had a little look on George, and actually they had some really lovely things at even better prices. So the first things that I bought were these. I bought them in a size 10. They were £10, which I thought was quite good, but they're really nice. They're a good sturdy shoe, supportive with the high back, and also they're very spongy inside. So I think she should probably get some good use out of these. Look at them. They're so cute. So they're the same style, and they've got the high back, and they're like spongy and supportive, and just a brilliant first shoe for Buddy. As you can see, he had fun chewing on the label. These were also £10. Now, personally, I felt like that was a bit expensive considering they're the same shoe, but quite a big difference. I thought they'd be a bit cheaper, but I also was still willing to pay it because I just thought that they were a good supportive shoe that I think would hopefully last him for at least a few months. He's a size, I've bought these in a size 4. They actually had in Asda a board to measure their feet, and Primrose was measuring a 9, just over a 9, and Buddy was measuring just over a 3. So I went for a 4 and a 10, so hopefully that will keep them going for a little bit. Also, whilst I was in Asda, I picked up these pajamas for Primrose because she's just growing so much at the moment, and she's not got an awful lot of pajamas, and she's got sort of quite it's like shorts and short sleeve tops. So I thought I'd get these because they are a long sleeve one, and I thought it'd be a little bit better for going through into autumn now. And they were only £4. And actually, last time I went to Primark to buy pajamas for Primrose, I couldn't actually find any sort of for that price, so I thought they were quite a bargain. But anyway, that was all that I got in Asda. So moving on to what I got into Primark. So starting off with Primrose first, I picked her up this really sweet t-shirt. I love the print on it. I thought it was so nice. And this was £1.80. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So I bought that in a size 4 to 5 because she's 3, but she is a slightly bigger 3-year-old. She's very tall and she's quite stocky, so sort of I usually go up a size with her. So I picked that one up, and then I also picked up this top. Now this is quite a lot bigger, but it was £1 and she looks beautiful in yellow. She looks so nice. It might be far too big, and even if it is, it doesn't matter because I will save it until she is like a little bit older. But I think t-shirts, it doesn't matter if they're a little bit baggy, but look at the really sweet pocket, all the frills, and like I said, it was literally £1 down from £3. And yeah, I just thought it was a really lovely little t-shirt. I picked her up this gorgeous jumper. I love the flowers on this. I think it's so pretty. So it's got a hood, it's got a fleece lined bit, and this one was only £4. £4.50. £4.50 is not bad for a hoodie, and I think she'll get a lot of wear out of that going into autumn winter. I also picked her up thinking of sort of like autumn winter time, some comfy loungewear trousers, because she hasn't really got anything like this, and they were £3.50, and they're nice and fleecy inside, and I thought that they would be really good for like lounging around the house for the colder days. It's nice to be able to have something comfortable to put on even when you're 3 years old. For Buddy, I had a look at the little boy's clothes. He's got a lot of t-shirts, and a lot of t-shirts in the bigger size, the sizes that he's going to be going up into. He also has quite a few jumpers and different things like that. So I actually only picked up one thing for Buddy, and that was these. I thought they were such a beautiful colour, and they just look really comfortable. So I got them in a 12 to 18 months, which is what he is at the moment, but they look quite big to me, so I reckon he'll be in them for a while. And they were £2.30, so really good price for them. After we went to Primark, we went back to my mum and dad's, and Primrose's favourite thing at the moment is to get mum and dad's Jenga blocks out and build towers. Anyway, I've just been going through the bag and just found a Jenga block. So mum and dad, if you're missing one, it's here. The last bits I got was just a few little bits for myself. I have been desperate for a decent pair of jeans for a really long time. Picked up the Primark basic black skinny jeans. So then the other two things that I got were some tops, because I've gone for summer tops, but I would always choose to wear something a little bit cooler, a little bit lighter, and take a jacket or a coat to keep you warm if I need it, but generally I try to sort of stay a bit cooler. But I got this lovely little sort of cami top, I suppose you'd call it, but it's, I don't know if you can see it very well. It's kind of almost like an oatmeal colour, but it's linen, and it just feels like it's going to be a very cool, and it's quite long. It's got a little, oh, I don't know if you can see, it's got a little split up a bit of the side, but yeah, I really liked it, and it's got that detail on the back. So, and that was actually in the sale. So originally it was £10 and I got it for £5, which I think is a real bargain. This is a very similar top and a very similar shape, but I basically just bought another cami top, but this time it's not, this is kind of perhaps like a fake silky kind of material, exactly the same shape, just not as long, and this one was £6 down to £3, so 2 tops for under £10. Now we are on to the main thing that I went to Primark for. I'm somebody that when I get into the house, I need to put slippers on. I don't like walking around in bare feet or just socks. I like to have a pair of slippers on. So the main thing I was looking for was a decent pair of slippers, and I like the ones with the proper bottoms. So these were, how much were they? I think they were £5. So they're like fluffy on the inside. On it they've got quite a bit of support, and yeah, thing that I got that I've been wanting for a long time was a big fluffy dressing gown. I bought this in an extra large because I wanted it to be big and oversized and long and cozy, and yeah, it was only £11, and elsewhere when I've looked for dressing gowns they've been a lot more for that, so I was really pleased to have picked one up so cheaply and for it to be so fluffy and just lovely. I'm really pleased with it. The last little bits that I got was literally just a little bit of makeup. I got this, will it focus? Probably not actually, because nope, it's not going to focus because it's got a the wrapper on it still, but basically it's just an eyebrow pencil. Why is that hard to say? Eyebrow pencil. And this was £2, although I thought it was £1. I picked it up thinking it was £1, but it's not. It was £2. But even still, that is still a good price for an eyebrow pencil. Yeah, I went for dark brown. I like my eyebrows to be a little bit darker. My roots are kind of like dark, so it matches if they're a bit darker, so I picked that up. We are, as I said, we're out on Sunday night, so I picked up these nails and they were only £1. I quite like them because they're the shorter ones. I don't like really long nails. My nails are atrocious, so anything is better than having my natural nails. And the only other two things I bought was 2 lipsticks, both being 90p. This one is called Skin on Skin, and this one is called Rosewood. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna admit, I don't know how to say that. But anyway, it's not showing up on camera quite the colour. It looks far more sort of purpley in real life, but quite a soft purple. That was all I picked up. It ended up being a bit of a disaster with the kids because Buddy isn't too well at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with him, but he woke up with a temperature this morning and then he perked up and seemed okay, and then he was really grizzly around the shop, and he was crying quite a bit and he was getting upset every time I went out of sight, which made the whole shopping experience quite stressful. And also Primrose isn't the best when you're shopping because she really enjoys to pick everything up and try everything on and just be a typical hyper little 3-year-old. So it's not easy, but Primrose is hopefully starting nursery next month. So I'm kind of thinking maybe once she's settled in and I've got Buddy into quite a good sleep routine at the moment. So once his teething, I think he's teething at the moment. I think that's the cause of his temperature and everything. So once that's settled down a little bit, Primrose is in nursery, I've got him into like a proper little routine. I'm hoping to go back to Primark again and to get the few bits that I didn't get to look at, because there was quite a bit that I didn't get to look at. And there's quite a few bits that I still needed to get that were on my list. So I'm gonna hopefully pop back again in the next few weeks, and yeah, if I do, then I will let you guys know what I get. And I will also, if possible, try and do a little bit of filming when I'm in the shop. As you will see, before I filmed what I'm filming now, I put in a clip of the bits that I filmed when we were in Asda, because they had some nice bits, and they also had some really nice autumn bits in the homeware section of Primark, but I just didn't get a chance. I could see it, it was there, the orange and the pumpkins and the candles and everything. It was so close, but at the same time I was on the first floor and I could hear Buddy crying down the bottom of the escalator. So that was my cue to wrap it up and get going. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because it really does help. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!